Any loss of life is absolutely concerning. The police commissioner has been asked to quickly attend to this, and I think he advised me at 9 o'clock this morning that he's en route to Enga Province. The PPC, Provincial Police Leadership in Enga, has been absent for some time. We're looking at the Provincial Police leadership structure at the moment. A senior officer from outside of the force is being looked upon to be recruited. If that is recruited, we will. There's a cabinet paper being tailored to cross lend or use defense personnel to have police arresting power also. At the moment, we have also defense personnel on the ground and police personnel on the ground. We're concerned of the administration of police services up there in Enga Province. PPC has been absent. We're now filling in that gap again. Commissioner is stepping into Enga Province. I just want to appeal to our people in Enga, especially the tribal warriors. There is no price to be engaged in tribal fights. And it is in the interest of every one of us, including our people. If there are community disputes, there are ways to deal with community disputes. Lay down your arms, allow the disputes to be resolved. One killing or two killings doesn't solve the problem. It contributes towards more problem. And police has been, commissioner has gone up. We've asked for a stronger police approach, especially in the face of firepower. Police have, at the moment, are hesitant in terms of their own personal risk and safety. We're now looking in a cabinet paper that is being developed how best we could ring fence our police in operational areas like this with not just the physical firepower, but the legal protection for them to be engaged. This has been going on for some time, and in areas where there are high prevalence of fire powers, policemen and defense personnel must be protected as they engage in areas of engagement. So the commissioner has stepped in with two of his senior most ranked officers in the process. Restoration of police, provincial police command post will be made. We hope to bring someone from outside, and so that will be strengthened, and we will cross-use defense force to have police power in those areas of operation, to have powers of basically arrest. And these are matters we looked at. Our legal team working with police and state solicitor to give clearance for police to have those and military to have those powers. So I want to indicate to the country some of these places require tough measures, and especially when police are out there, they need to be protected. We will protect our policemen, and in the event in areas of engagement, if they get tougher, then the policemen and policewomen and defense are protected. So great concern for what is happening in Enga Province. To lose one life, let alone many lives, does not evade our consciousness and our concern. As Prime Minister, I'm deeply moved by this. I'm very, very concerned. I'm very, very angry in between these many words that you could express in as far as communities not responding to rule of law. And we, at the moment, I want to also indicate police has been looking into what has been happening in Enga in terms of contact tracing, finding out who's responsible. There's people outside. I want to relate to our youths who are holding guns up there. People outside who are sponsoring this will not be there to answer to you when you either die or when you face police and you respond to the rule of law. Our parliament under my watch have already legislated that those who hold guns will face life-year imprisonment. It's just that we're not arresting those who are holding guns. And so we're structuring a police operation now. And police, when we asked them, in fact, I asked last night, why can't police work? And they said, we don't have the protection of law to work in the face of threat on our own lives. And so in that phase, we want to protect the police. And police said, if you protect us, we can get to work. Likewise, defense has said, if you protect us, we can get to work. So we will look at protecting our police better. Some may define us encroaching into human rights, but when you deal with people who don't respect human rights on the ground, it's rather me protecting police to deal with those who don't protect human rights than not protecting my police at all. So we are looking to this in totality.
Just quickly, will you seek any assistance
Not at this stage, but we're working. There's a special police unit to be trained here locally, as well as additional training in Australia. Our police commissioner is looking at training up to 200 special police unit to deal with. We label this as almost domestic terrorism. You're terrorizing the society. Disturb against another society, another community. That's terrorism. You're terrorizing community. So we're looking at stepping up specific police special squad to address to this, similar to the Australian special squad we have on there. I witnessed it myself. Their firepower, their capability, and upon engagements, the Australian police also told me, in an engagement, if their life is endangered, police can kill. And so we're looking at a special unit in that type. Those will be trained at the very earliest, and I speak to you, already basic training has taken place. We're looking to go into advanced training, so I want to give indication to our country. Government don't take joy in lawlessness. Every moment life is being lost or lawlessness happen in our country, it causes grief to government in the first instance. And there'll be a time when police capacity is stepped up. At the moment, we have 500 personnel trained as we speak. We've already signaled to Bomana training, not to be seasonal training, but training will go on every time. And when police discipline requires that some go out, new officers come in. And the special elite police force will be picked from the best we have in our country, and they'll be going to deep training in partnership with Australia at the moment. The level of boots on the ground for Australian police support will not be actual people on the front line, but the administration, the investigations, the trainings. We'll have Australian leadership infused, Australian police leadership infused, but actual frontline combat sort of police arresting duties will be left with the special force that we are training.
The fighting in Enga has been ongoing for more than a year now. This is the second year. The local MP for Wapenamanda has released a statement calling on your government to consider declaring a state of emergency for the whole of Enga Province, as the fighting has now escalated into other districts as well.
Again, those considerations are made in the cabinet submissions that we'll be looking at in 2 days' time. So we're working on a cabinet submission on entire situation up there in Enga Province, and I can assure you we will give this utmost priority, whether it's Enga or elsewhere. When you lose lives, it's a concern for all of us. So immediately temporary measures. I think Commissioner may be on the ground as I speak. I've been attending to work and not been checking on this in the last few hours, but there'll be some announcements after cabinet on Wednesday. All right. Anyone?
So there have been various reports on the numbers.
Both of you having two now, so I said only one.
Number of bodies that were recovered. Are you able to confirm how many bodies were recovered from the brief?
At this stage, no. At this stage, no. My office has not been receiving brief. I'll get in contact with the commissioner after this press.